In the dusty village of Umudike, there lived a widow named Mama Nkechi. She was poor, so poor that even children laughed when they passed her broken mud hut. Her clothes were patched and torn, her firewood always damp, and her cooking pot almost always empty. Since her husband died many years ago, she had struggled alone to raise her son, Chitty. The villagers did not pity her. In fact, they despised her. "Useless woman," some would whisper. "Why won't she just go and beg in another village? She brings shame to our land," others said. No one visited her. When she came to the stream, women gathered their things and left. When her son tried to play with other children, they mocked him and pushed him away. Still, Mama Nkechi remained kind. She prayed, sang softly to herself, and gave her son hope, even when there was no food. One hot evening, a stranger entered the village. He was dressed in white, with dust on his feet and eyes that glowed like early morning light. No one recognized him. He knocked on the first compound. "Please," he said, "I am thirsty and hungry. May I rest here?" The man of the house shouted, "Go away. We are not running a charity." He went to the next. "You can see we are also suffering," the woman snapped. "Try the poor widow at the edge of the village. Maybe she'll feed you her tears." Every house turned him away, mocking and rejecting him. At last, the stranger reached the end of the village, where Mama Nkechi's hut leaned like an old tree in the wind. She was sitting outside, pounding bitter leaves for soup she didn't even have. When she saw him, she stood and greeted him warmly. "You look tired, my brother. Please sit down," she said. "I have no meat, no yam, not even palm oil, but I have small gari and water. You are welcome to share it." The stranger sat. She gave him her only meal without hesitation. He ate slowly, looking at her with deep, quiet eyes. "Why did you give me food?" he asked, "when even your neighbors who have more refused?" Mama Nkechi smiled. "What good is food if I cannot share it? Hunger is lighter when it's carried by two." Suddenly, the stranger stood and stretched his hands over her. His voice changed. It became like rushing wind and thunder wrapped in peace. "You have given from your lack," he said. "So from this day, you will lack no more. The world rejected you, but heaven has accepted you." Before she could respond, he disappeared in a flash of light. The next morning, the villagers were shocked. Mama Nkechi's hut had transformed overnight. The roof was new, her compound filled with yams, rice oil, and even gold coins. Chitty stood outside wearing clean new clothes. People came running in confusion. "What happened?" they cried. But Mama Nkechi only said, "God sent an angel to this village. You all saw him, but only I welcomed him." Shame fell over the people like a heavy rain. They had rejected the angel because he looked like a beggar, just like they had rejected her. From that day, the same villagers who mocked Mama